Hi, good morning. So wow, my eyes. But I have a good sleep. So let's watch this video first.
Hi there. I have a little food for thought for you. Over centuries, there's been a separation, a great divide that occurred between the divine masculine and the divine feminine through generations and generations and generations of programming. So much so that we identify creation quite often as either one or the other, depending on where you are in the world. Divine creation is either a he or a she. Divine creation is both divine masculine and feminine, which is balance. Intellect and heart, light and dark, balance. So because of that, you have both masculine and feminine within you. We all do. We tend to lean towards one over the other in a life's journey. We do that to be able to have an experience from that perspective. There is the possibility for you to consider that maybe you've had other lifetimes playing the opposite gender. And maybe you have an incarnation where you're playing both genders simultaneously. Or maybe you're disguised in one, where your soul, however, wishes to experience the other gender. It's balance. We learn from all sides. To truly understand, you have to look at it from all perspectives now, don't you? Because of programming and the separation between our masculine and feminine, we've lost touch within our own balanced equilibrium of masculine and feminine. Society has a habit of suppressing one and focusing and putting all effort into the other, regardless of what your physical appearance is. And because of that, boundaries are difficult to be set at times. So although you hear you have to set healthy boundaries, the question is, what way do you go about doing that? If you tend to be more into one divine, be it masculine or feminine, versus the other. It requires balance within you to determine a healthy boundary. So this is something I do. This is what I did to be able to set my boundaries, and I still continue to set boundaries based on experiences I have going forward as well. Now, with that said, what I do is when I'm having an experience, if it's anything that is making me feel heavy in any way, I ask myself some pretty strong questions. And the first one I ask myself is, what is the reason you're doing this? What's the true reason? Are you doing it out of obligation? Are you doing it out of expectation? Are you doing it out of societal norms? What are you doing it for? Once I've determined that, I determine what way did it make me feel. And to be able to do that, you have to go in the divine feminine. The divine masculine looks at it intellectually and asks hard questions. The divine feminine within you determines the way it made you feel, and then therefore the way your energy impacted around you, to others and the environment. What way did it make you feel? Once you've determined the way it made you feel, then you can ask yourself, is that what I'm welcoming into my reality? If it's lacks motivation, inspiration, creativity, ambition, excitement, exhilaration, love, caring, nurturing, empathetic, gratitude, just joy. If it's void of any of those, it may be time to set a boundary. So once you've determined that and the way it made you feel, then you determine the strength of that boundary based on the impact of the way it made you feel. The stronger the impact, the stronger the boundary. So you can have soft boundaries. There's times where you may decide to do something, and other times you're going, no, I'm good. And then there's times where it's, this is who I am, either like it, or please walk away. I respect you have yours and I have mine. Fair enough. That's healthy boundaries, sweetheart. It's allowing yourself to be you and doing it with wisdom and love. Because the more you love yourself, sweetheart, the more you truly can love the world around you. For your eyes become softer and you see much more truth.
So what is my purpose? The words that she's saying. What is my ambition? My ambition in this world is to live happy, to get my dreams, a worldly dream, I can say. Before healing, actually, is to help my parents my sister, through this one. Because I know someday it will boost. But now, not only that, I want to help my highest creator, our highest creator, God Lord Jesus Christ, to make you feel that they are real. Why do I always say? Because even in my place, they don't believe. Even though they hear it to other people, the preachers. Because what they are saying? I never seen him. I just heard something about him. I didn't feel, but they didn't know what's the meaning of miracle. Why can you handle easily your stress, depression, anxiety? But of course, there are people that really cannot handle. For that, we can say 1 in 100,000 people cannot handle. And that's normal because we are different kinds. And why can we cope up easily? That's his miracle. That even on that vaccine that they given to depopulate people from the COVID, why? It's only few who died from it. But mostly it's old. And of course, they have their body is weak. Or yes, I observe some it's young. Their body is weak, like that. Or they have a sickness also with them. But why mostly of us here in my country can handle those ones? Because subconsciously, I am your subconscious. That's why subconsciously we help each other through energy. Even the nature, I mean, the world, the universe. So the solar system, I call that universe because that universe, her children is the planets, and we are destroying one of her children. Even the sun and the moon, those rituals. Next is the highest creator of all, right? So are you curious of all what I said in my last video? That I can reverse something. Yes, through praying to the highest creator of all. We have different kinds of anointment that I have said to the title, right? Yes, it is. It just came the time that I made the video. A good sleep to realize it or to so that the message can come to me. I can ease my headache easily, even though it's very painful, through praying to the highest creator of all. Through praying to the highest creator of all by exchanging my mother's situation. Not situation as something we call, that's why my cough is actually, why do you cough when you are healing? Because spiritually, you are healing actually from all. And that's my observation because my cough, why would I cough if I don't have that sickness of cough? So I realize that while you are healing to yourself, through yourself, you are coughing also. So you have to, it's like you are balancing your belief through your belief So the real belief that we should be following through the high creator, the high creator's teaching to balance it spiritually. So, well, I'm coughing again. So my mother's healing, she how to do it. But what they are doing to my mom, I asked the high creator, I will get it. At least I am more stronger than her because our age is different. So last night, or every night actually, why is my cough so hard? So they are doing it every night. So did you hear my voice or vision it in your dream? I hope you will, because that time is 4. Let's see if it will time is more. If you won't stop. If you got a different kind of sickness, it's your fault. That's what you get and what you do. What comes around will goes around, right? If that sickness that you have will multiply more, that's your fault. Because why are you doing to your brother and sister? I know those situations are not only from us, but they some other people also do it to other people. That's why God is making us experience it so that the message will go to you people all over the world. Why others teaching came to me? Why do they teach incarnation in the school? No, right? Why did they teach spirituality in school? No, right? Why did are they teaching? I mean, the ghost or what's my title of that part? Spirit souls like that on school? No, right? And rules. Rules came from, I have already told that from the very beginning where the rules came. Maybe in this channel or in my other channel. That is of illusions and delusions. So say whatever you want, but the things that will happen will happen. And yes, everything that I ask from the universe still have to ask to pray to the highest creator of all. Have to confront. He will give if it's needed, not if not. That's his role. Through praying. Or he will give, but later. He can give now. He can give later. He can give no because it depends. Excuse me. So that's the power of praying that I'm always saying. And let's watch this video. I will put the meaning in English.
Sinabi ng Diyos, sa mga huling araw ibubuhos ko ang aking espiritu sa lahat ng uri ng tao. Ang inyong mga anak na lalaki at babae ay magpapahayag ng aking mga salita. Ang inyong mga binata ay makakakita ng mga pangitain. At ang inyong matatandang lalaki ay magkakaroon ng mga panaginip. Oo, sa mga araw na iyon ibubuhos ko ang aking espiritu sa aking mga lingkod na lalaki at babae at ipapahayag nila ang aking mga salita. Magpapakita ako ng mga himala sa langit at sa lupa sa pamamagitan ng dugo, apoy at makapal na usok. Magdidilim ang araw at ang buwan ay pupula katulad ng dugo. Mangyayari ito bago dumating ang kamanghamanghang araw ng paghahatol ng Panginoon. Ngunit ang sinumang tatawag sa Panginoon ay maliligtas sa parusang darating.
If you would stop to believe, we are already, our whole spirit are already awakening. So, last time, only me, right? But today, we are already awakening. Excuse me? Those who have a special program that I am saying. We are already waking. What's the connection of that verse to the things that I am always saying? That 7 years. So yes, starts from now. The judgment start. But the real judgment will end after 7 years. Or within the 7 years. And all those nature, weather, or unexplainable from the world or natures will continue if we don't fix ourselves. To recognize our world, to recognize the highest creator of all, to recognize yourself also. To recognize what's the use of bad and good in ourselves. Because the information is already given to you, but still you don't understand. It will continue the cycle as it is until you understand it and realize and reflect and do that healing to yourself. Don't you realize that it was all same, but explained in different way? Or what I can say is, from the first, it was explained through your universe and only about you. But now it explains about how to, how to spread yourself to others. And to others, how will it be multiplied? Those love, those forgiveness, those trust, everything, until you understand the people all over the world, not only my country. So why is I always say that the chances also in my country is 5 to 6 years. As I have said, we grown to the teaching of the highest creator. Why would we became like this? And we should be upgraded than others. Upgraded. Hear the word. Upgraded. But still, we deceit, we manipulate. We only follow rules in this worldly government, etc. Why if we follow, but we still have to recognize the highest creator of all, to follow the rules, but also because I have said that the rules in this world is also it came from him, right? If we follow that one, we also follow. But those rules that This doesn't came from him. You have the right to fight for it in death or not. Because of course, if you died, still you have the favor of the highest creator of all, who has more the sins, the one who made the rules. Sample. Like the vaccine that they made to depopulate people. Who are the ones, the masterminds that really made those plans? Are you not realizing it's a big sin, right? Because you're killing your own brothers and sisters. Realize it and reflect. It's a very simple. No need to explain more. Yeah, it's sin. The one who has the right to kill his creator is the highest creator of all. He has the right to wipe us wipe us all here, but still he understands us and love us and give us forgiveness. No boundaries and limitations, but we are giving that boundaries and limitations from him. Now I ask you, are you going to recognize him as he recognize you? Am I playing a game? Why should I be an idiot like you? Why should I make myself fall? Why should I make myself shameful here? Why should I? Because as he recognized me, I recognize him also. The very thing that I realize in my healing, he is my real parent. The real love, the real respect, the real forgiveness, the real concern, the real empathy, not pathetic. Because you think I'm pathetic here. Saying these words, all of the words from the start of the healing until now. Who is more pathetic? I ask you, who is more pathetic? When that times come, the real judgment. I have said, starts now. It's the judgment. Until that comes, the real judgment. I don't care whatever you think about me. Hate, as long as I serve my father and mother. Because he gives me the real care of a parent. The real love. As he said, we are his children. Don't you realize that sometimes we feel that, why didn't we experience a family that gives us good treatment actually. And the old lady says, wow, it's like we didn't know each other, but here we are having a hug and saying hi to each other. Then we meet each other. And also we sleep on that place also without thinking that maybe they are going to do bad to us. I answered him. I answered those nicely. That nice, I mean, not those because it's only one. That nice lady, I answered her because we are brothers and sisters in the name of God. And she understand me actually. But what others will say and feel awkwardness, I know. But she understand me. And she is 83 years old actually. She is 83 years old and very strong. And I observe also, even though they say bad words, some other people, I heard it normal. Before healing, I heard that that's bad. So the way to do the healing is accept first the bad, dark side of yourself before going to the light. And everything that you see and heard or think or say has a light. I know someone is going to understand me, but others don't. Sorry about that, it's alarm. So I'm going to tell you. Are you still wanted to recognize him? We have to. No choices actually. Only one choice. This is for our sake actually. What we are all doing is for our sake. Because the universe is already crying for her child. And the child is crying for herself, of course. It's like a mother and daughter or son. That is the daughter and son saying his or her problem to the mother or father, I can say mother or father. Then the parent, because of concern, he or she will do something from her or his child. Now, do you understand me now? I hope you understand. There is another virus, it calls Nipah virus from India. Because at that chart, the seventh chakra, from the seventh chakra, the religions, and the connection of sins, the most heaviest. Because of that, you made a virus, Nipah virus. I tell you what's the real connection of that ever since the heaviest on each religion. Because of your culture, you hindrance your men. Because of your belief. That's why they are doing that to other people. Chatting like this, chatting like that. They can do abuse like that, abuse like this. You, because of the beliefs and cultures, don't do this, don't do that. It's like you are making your fellow brothers and sisters reason because of that cultures and beliefs. Actually, don't you observe that God's teaching is really a freedom? But the other religions, don't do this, don't do that, don't eat this one, don't. But for us Christians, go and eat whatever you want. Go and do whatever you want. But still there's a boundary and limitation, right? In the bad side. But it depends on the person actually. Sorry. It depends on the person, I mean. How he handle those things. How he or she control himself in being a Christian. That's the boundary. Because we have an evil side that can. We have an evil side that light can, our good side can control that one. But if we fall down from that evil side of us, we became demon. So I always say, be careful in making a vaccine again, a plan again to depopulize. Be careful. Or a plan because of that chart to play safe. A part of the seat also, right? Be careful on those ones. It is starting again. Do as you wanted to add up your sins. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, click the notification, comment if you want, and share. See you on my next videos.